pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Introducing first, he is Special K, Kell Brook. Weighing in at 66.7 kilos, he's got a reach of 100. Introducing first, Irish Micky. So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Close the door, close the curtains.
They ring the bell, and here we go. The right hook can't miss. The right hook is scoring. That counter punch caught him clean. That jab won't score. So much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Those counter punches have to hurt. They won't give us a second to... A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change everything in this bout. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missing with the left hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? Big shot, and Kell Brook is on the canvas. Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here? So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Breathe. Come on. Suck it up. Suck it up. Breathe. How many rounds do you spar at the gym? How much work have you put in it? Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired. second win back out there. Just go out there and just box him. Don't be stupid. Don't be trying to bomb him out and tiring yourself out even.
How much work have you put in the gym? All your training you've done, all your sacrifices.
Get your breath back, and then we'll go again the round after that. Don't worry about it.
Your second win back out.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to block it.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook won't score. Ready for that counter punch. It's bombs away. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Those counter punches have to hurt. Punch, counter punch. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Both want the knockout. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
He's so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch. Looking to land the hook. A perfect counter lands. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knock.
They ring the bell, and here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not many people would have...